Thank you. All right, I continue to learn from you, Chris. Thank you so much. So it's my privilege and it's my honor to invite a customer up on stage with me today to talk about their journey in transforming IT employee and customer experience. So please welcome Robert Walden, the CIO of Epsilon, to the stage. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise.
Since our rehearsal.
Yes.
It's good to see you.
That's the same music they play when I walk into meetings, by the way.
Is it? I don't get music. You
It's in my head.
Oh, it's in your head. All right, so Robert, for the audience, why don't you introduce yourself? What do you do for Epsilon in your CIO role? And then what is your company all about?
Sure. So my name's Robert Walden. I'm Chief Information Officer at Epsilon, where I'm responsible for our cybersecurity and compliance function, our client and product technology services function, which is the infrastructure group that supports all of our revenue generating systems, and then our associate technology services group, which is our back office IT employee support group. If you're not familiar with us, Epsilon is in an industry that's called ad tech or marketing tech. We service most of the Fortune 500 companies, including brands like Dunkin', Dell, Walgreens, and Volvo, to name a few. So everything we do at Epsilon is about connecting the clients that we serve to their customers. And we're the best at what we do, or at least I think we're the best at what we do, because of the rich data and insights that we leverage to create what we call interaction management, which is essentially getting the right marketing message to the right person in the right place at the right time, whether that's through our Agility Harmony messaging platform, our Agility loyalty platform, our Conversion ad platform, or any of the other world-class products that we support.
Very cool. So how, with all the changing in technology, I mean, you see our 6-month release, you see all the changing that's happening at work, how do you keep up with the technology changes at Epsilon?
Sure. So our vision, our technology vision at Epsilon, is to create a suite of marketing products and services that empower our clients with the ability to really tell a unified story across all marketing channels. So to that end, it's imperative that our systems are scalable, that they're extensible, that they are secure, and that they're responsive in order to keep up with the velocity and volume of change that we deal with, that our clients deal with, and that our associates deal with on a daily basis. And I think that change part's important. You all have talked a lot about change so far, but being able to keep our fingers on the pulse of that change and react in real time as much as possible is imperative for us to be successful. It was like, I think you even mentioned earlier, and what we say all the time is what worked for us 6 months ago isn't going to work today, and it's probably not going to work 6 months from now.
So you've also deployed a platform strategy. Tell us more about that and why.
Sure. So we look at things from a platform strategy perspective. And the reason being is that drives the right outcomes. And we are laser focused on outcomes at Epsilon because our clients are laser focused on outcomes. So we start from the outcome and work backwards. I think Chris mentioned something to the same effect earlier. Because if you're focusing on individual tools, you're going to end up with disjointed individual solutions. And our users demand that we have systems that are straightforward, that are easy to use, and that have a consistent user interface. And if we don't focus on that overall sort of integrated view of things, we're gonna miss the mark.
Very cool. So how has ServiceNow helped you realize your vision?
So in all seriousness, ServiceNow really is the cornerstone of our service and support strategy. It has allowed us to accelerate our maturity as an organization in a very short period of time. We've been able to optimize and automate key back-end processes that really provides a differentiated customer experience. We began our ServiceNow journey about 1.5 years ago. We have over 10,000 users in the system today. Well, Epsilon proper, we were recently acquired by Publicis, if you're not aware, and they are also a ServiceNow customer, and they're about 100,000 now. So, but for the sake of this conversation, the scope of how we got here, about 10,000 users, we have about 1,200 fulfillers in the system, and now we've expanded the platform out into our product service and client service support groups, so that we can start managing support for our clients and our products directly with our clients. And for me as a CIO, I've been doing this a long time, and if you've been doing this a long time, sometimes working in IT is kind of like creating or cooking a big holiday dinner for 40 people, and then on the way to your house, they all stop and get pizza first. So when they sit down at the table, nobody's hungry. So not only is that disappointing, it's a waste of time and resources and money. And the exciting thing about ServiceNow is that when people sit down at the table, not only do they eat everything we've served, they're hungry for more. So much so that we can't even keep up with the demand. And to me, that's the definition of success. That makes my team successful, that makes Epsilon successful, and ultimately, and most importantly, makes our customers, our clients successful. And that's a win for everybody.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that. I'm a fan of ServiceNow. I don't know if you knew that.
I do.
Well, thank you so much, Robert, for sharing your journey with us.
Absolutely.
Lots of lessons learned. I look forward to seeing what else you do at Epsilon. So thank you for your time.
Likewise.
Thank you, Robert.